So we've been gathering together to understand, to appreciate the severity of Lashon Hara, and we can highlight this value by studying a section of this week's parsha. In preparation for Makas Barad, Hashem tells Moshe, tell Pharoh, you better let my people go. Otherwise, ki bapam hazois ani shoyleach es kol magid Harakiah. This time, I'm going to send all my plagues, all my arsenal. Rashi even brings that this plague encapsulates all the plagues. According to many Mefarshim, what Rashi is saying is this makkah of hail encapsulates all the plagues. Why did Barad, why was that considered such a severe plague? The Yakar explains that the makkah of Barad hail, with its accompanying thunder and frightening, shivering, loud sounds, was a punishment for Pharoh's koilos. In other words, Pharoh was told, listen to the voice of God. And not only did Pharoh not listen to the voice of God, but Pharoh badmouthed the Creator. He spoke evilly against God. He said, who is God that I should listen to his voice? He spoke Lashon Hara about HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So Hashem says, you're not going to listen to my voice. You're going to use your voice to speak out against me. You're going to have to hear blood-curdling noises, koilos, thunder. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu tells Pharoh, HaKoilos yechdalun, when you cease your evil speech, then v'habarad lo ya'id. Then there won't be barad anymore. When the source, when the cause of this makkah ceases, then the makkah will stop. Pharoh sinned with his lashon. We know the Gemara in Eruvin. Lashon Hara is the equivalent of the three cardinal sins: Avodah Zarah, Gilui Arayos, and Shvichas Damim. Let's think about that for a moment. Speaking Lashon Hara is like committing the three cardinal sins: idolatry, adultery, murder. In that sense, it's like violating the whole Torah. Avodah Zarah itself is like violating the whole Torah. So if Lashon Hara, which is equal to murder, adultery, and idolatry, certainly it's like violating the whole Torah. Really, someone who speaks Lashon Hara should be judged with all the capital punishments. For Avodah Zarah, for idolatry, the punishment is stoning. For murder, the punishment is beheading, hereg. For Gilui Arayos, typically, for adultery, it's choking. If a Bas Kohen commits adultery, it's burning. All of these four punishments, then, are worthy of someone who speaks Lashon Hara, because someone who speaks Lashon Hara is like committing all the cardinal sins. And indeed, we find by Makas Barad, all of these punishments were encompassed, and that is why by Makas Barad it says, this time I'm going to send all my plagues. Where do we see all of these types of capital punishment? Stoning. Well, it was like stones came down from heaven. The Barad, the Avnei al Gavish, stoned them like skila. Sreifa, fire came down from heaven. Hereg, the pasuk says in Tehillim describing Barad, Yahareg ba Barad gafnam. The Barad killed their grapes. You can't kill a grape. Grape refers to people. Like Gefen mi Mitzrayim Tasiya. And choking, the Yakar says, is very plausible. So much water came down that many may have drowned in it. So Barad was a makkah that encompassed all the makkahs and all the capital punishments, because it was a directed punishment for Lashon Hara. And of all the sins that one could commit, the most severe is Lashon Hara. Barad teaches us, beware, be careful. Whatever you do, don't speak Lashon Hara. Wishing everyone a beautiful Shabbos.